Hey guys, it is Felix here, and today I'm going to take a look at Equinox. So about the drop locations for the Equinox. Equinox can be dropped in Uranus from the Tile Regger boss, which is in the Titania sector. So about the parts of the Equinox, this is quite special. The Equinox has 9 parts, which is the highest that has ever been in Warframe. So these parts include the normal blueprint, which we always get in the Warframe, and then we get the night aspect blueprint and the day aspect blueprint. So the night aspect blueprint requires 3 more parts to build a night aspect, and then the day aspect, just the same story. You have to get 3 parts for that as well, plus the blueprint. Of course, you have to find those 2 blueprints as well there. You cannot find them in the market. You can only buy the Equinox blueprint from the market. And once you have built those night and day aspects, which take 72 hours to build, you're finally going to be able to build the Warframe, which also takes another 72 hours. So this is this is a Warframe that takes a lot of time, and I would recommend to farm all of the parts at once. Just don't do the night part. Just don't farm the night parts and then a week later. I mean, like when the 72 hours are done, go and farm the day parts, because that's gonna take you a lot of time for to get Equinox build it up. So yeah, that's it about the parts. So onto the abilities of the Equinox. The first ability we have is Metamorphosis, which what this does is it lets you change the form that you're in. As you can see now, I'm in day form. Click it, it's a 2-second channeling, and it goes to the night form. What this does, it gives you access to the night form abilities, as well gives you a buff to shield and armor if you go to the night form. If we go to the day form, this is going to give us access to our day powers, and also give me a speed buff and a damage buff. So that is it for the first ability. On to the second ability. Which is called Rest and Rage. What this does in the day form, it increases the target's speed, but also makes him more vulnerable to damage. I don't really think that this is a seriously good ability, and that's just because it's a single target ability. Although if enemies are really close, you're able to hit more enemies into that ability. But as you can see, that one didn't even hit both of those, and those were really close. On to the third day ability here, we have the Pacify and Provoke. What this does, it gives you an aura effect, as you can see around me, those yellow lines, and enemies in that area will receive an increased damage. It's not a lot, but it does matter. So enemies outside of this area will not be able will not receive more damage. So only enemies in this yellow line will receive increased damage. So on to the night form abilities here. With the second ability for the night form, we have the Rest and Rage ability. What this does, it puts enemies asleep. Nothing special, it just puts them asleep for a good amount of time. Not really that long, but it's pretty good. So, and then we have the third ability for the night form. What this does is again an aura effect, and it works just the same as the day form, but what this does, it decreases the damage you receive from enemies in here, which makes it a really good ability. Now the last ability for the night form, which is called Mend and Maim again. What this does is every time you kill an enemy, you're gonna receive health. So if you're low on health, every nearby friendly or even your companion is going to receive health, and it just works the same as the slashing force. Once it's stacked up, you can press it again, and that will send out a healing wave that's just going to send out to equally to everyone in the effect. So that's it about Equinox. If I can just give you a few tips for this warframe, I would really recommend putting intensivity mods in here and a range mod. I don't really like to do builds since it's kind of personal. Some people like to take other stuff in their builds. I don't know. I think builds are quite personal. So, yeah, that's it about this video today. Be sure to leave a like and comment below, and I hope I see you guys on my next video.